This is a Zowie ZA13-C, and I've owned this mouse for about a year. So I wanted to give you guys my honest review of what I think about this mouse after owning it for about a good year. First things first, there's been no quality issues with this mouse. Zero. And I've slammed this thing so many times, and I haven't had a single problem with it. I think the only time is that my left click right here it came up one point. Let me just focus in the mouse. It like popped out of its shell, and so it didn't click. But I just put it back in place, and that was like the only time. And I slammed it very hard that time because of Warzone. Besides that, it's been tried and true. And comparing this to like my other mice that I have, like I have the Mini right here, the Atlantis, which Atlantis Mini Atlantis, right? I have this Iron Cat mouse, which is almost similar in shape to the Zowie mouse. It's just the hump is less defined. I don't have the X2, so I can't really compare it. I also have like the XE from Vaxi and some Razer mice over there. Out of every single mice I own, I have always came back to my Zowie mouse, which just speaks to the shape of it. It's an incredible shape. I have a 313 claw grip style, so having a dedicated support for my middle finger is amazing. It allows me to like really press down on the mouse when I have to with that middle finger, so I can get that extra control that I need sometimes. And I really can't do that with other mice. Like, this is the mouse that I've been using more recently, and if I try to put pressure on the mouse, I'm gonna be hitting the clicks, which I can't do that. The Zowie mouse is just honestly amazing. I've come back to this mouse so many times, and it's truly my number one performing mouse that I have. I rank the best in all my scenarios with it. My tracking is amazing with the mouse. I've tried putting a good amount of decent time on like my other mice that I have, and I always come back to this Zowie mouse. So I would say in the year 2023, it's a very good shape of a mouse, especially if you're looking for a more bigger hump on the top side of the mouse, and you want dedicated support for your middle finger if you're a 313 claw grip user like myself. The way that this mouse really interacts with my back palm is like a Spencer grip, so it really touches right here on my palm, which I truly enjoy. It makes it so my micro adjustments are on points. I have glass gates with the mouse because I'm a glass gates fanatic, to be completely honest. But yeah, I mean, I've had this mouse for 1 year. I have no issues with it. The paracord, I've never changed it out. It's perfectly fine. I don't have any issues with it. The build quality is amazing. The clicks on the mouse feel the exact same to this day. There's no pre-travel, very minimum post-travel. And the scroll wheel, while it is, loud as hell, I personally love the scroll wheel to have very defining steps, and you can tell the steps on the scroll wheel for this mouse, mainly because I use weapon swap with my scroll wheel. I'm one of those users, okay? Don't hate me. So I need that defining step, and the Zowie mouse is just amazing for that. Everything about this mouse I love. I've loved it. I'm gonna continue to love it until somebody can give me a wireless version for this mouse, hopefully from Zowie. But we shall see about that new company that's making a clone of this mouse. I just wish more clones would come out because I love this shape. It's the shape that I perform the best in. And yeah, that's basically it. I just want to give you guys a 1 year review on the mouse. The grip is still amazing. It's very, very resistant still. So I have nothing to complain. After 1 year and putting this mouse through so much abuse, it still works like it's in day one. The sensor is amazing for being a out-of-date sensor. Zowie's implementation, whatever that word is just great for their sensor technology. I enjoy it a lot. If you're thinking about grabbing this mouse, I don't see why not. It's a great addition to my mice collection, and it's hands down the number one mouse that I use to this day still.